Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ayo here, and it's been about 3 weeks. We're back into Watchers of Realms. I have been playing over this time since the last recording. I just haven't recorded anything. So where are we at? Let's start here with Arena. So I was able to hit Plat 3 before I went to sleep, and nobody knocked me out of it, so we're starting to earn Apex coins, which is amazing because now we can start the Apex grind for let's buy all this stuff first. So as in Apex, we get access to these. I've already bought these for the month, so I think you get one of each. So I gotta wait for the full monthly reset, I think, to get these to open up again. I think I got like 2 days before that'll reset. Apex shop, 50k, well 40k, 40k. Let the grind begin. But we can buy one of these. Yeah, it was a blue. And that'll reset every week. So we'll buy one of those a week. Everything else is going to be held for that. Let's get the rest of this stuff about the shop. We gotta finish these off before the reset. I got a day and 7 hours to just auto run them, so we'll get them knocked out. Skill shop, I'm gonna wait for the week so I can get these. I'm gonna purchase these now, and then we'll come back and do the resets on those. So we're now actively starting at Plat 1, which is cool. I'm gonna push this as high as I can today, just so I can clear some more of these tickets off. Good with that. Titanic route. Let's see what we get. So my alliance is actively clearing APOC 1 now, so I don't need to 2-ticket this anymore in the hopes of getting anything. So we're 1 ticket here. So we got 1 ancient, 150 diamonds, and then 3 rare summons, and then we get to select. Oh, this is kind of trash. We'll take the. I probably should have took the other ones, but those are easily filled. And then here, I think I am at the 30k chest. I was just shy of the 50k one this week. So, yeah. That is a solid amount. I didn't even get to look at everything. So this portion of it was awful. I don't really need these anymore. I'm way past flawless meteorite usage, but I'm nowhere near Matrix, so new stretch goal is hitting what, 50k here, because I think that's the new stretch goal for us. Obviously we want 120, but 50 would be cool. Great. So last week I blundered and missed once. Soulstone, please be a soulstone. That's fine. fight these. I'm not going to do that in this recording just because that's going to take forever. It's a quick watch through, but we're not stressed about it. What we got here? Sure. I don't know what any of that was for. Let's gather this. Remember to get this. Let's push this out. And let's go look at the event and see if... No, they haven't posted the new summit yet. Duel of Champions. We got a Brave Conquest, a Tales of the Smith, so I'm gonna hold off on pushing anything today. I did get the one Lulu artifact, but I got unlucky in pulling the champion. Let's go over the heroes.
Lead, and I shall follow.
In the last two banners, I did pull for Gucci. I did try for Lulu. And then I pulled on Ancient Banner for the Gucci Bond skill. So I got Numera. My Numera went from A1 to A3, which significantly increased the amount of damage she output because of her A3 now. So it's ignores 20% of MRS each time Nature's Wrath is cast. This effect stacks up to increase by 5% up to a bonus of 25%. So it stacks 5 times. So that's huge. I have one unpolished soapstone, I believe, but since I can't A5er, not worried about putting that one there.
Your queen has
Like
arrived.
I did end up pulling 2 copies of Gucci. So we have his A1.
Preparing to open fire.
What else? I got lucky, I guess unlucky, on the Ivar banner.
Step into
I
the
was trying to
light of a
pull
new
for him.
dawn.
Didn't get him, but I did end up pulling a single copy of Ingrid, and then I threw a soulstone into her for this. I have another soulstone I can drop to put in there, but I think I'm gonna wait until I can unlock the A3 before I plan any investments that way. I did finally pull my Narissa.
This moment.
So now we have
resist.
Narissa to work with for the content in which she's good in. I do, like I said, I did pull
A promise that needs no answer.
Suyu. I actually got 2 copies, so she has her A1 as well. Still fixing and min-maxing the skills and trying to understand exactly how this character works, but we do have the A1 for her as well. What else did I pull off that banner? I had all this stuff written down at one point. I bought the Maurik pack. Got me an Eris, which apparently is the worst thing I could have gotten off of there. But hey, this is what I got, so I can complain about it, but it ain't gonna do nothing. We did do the artifact foraging event too while that was up, and I got one for Rivenhold, so he's 1 off max as far as his artifact is concerned.
Your shackles and revel in sin.
I don't think I pulled anything else of noteworthiness. I didn't pull anything, so I didn't even pull enough to get that because I'm saving for the anniversary. See how far back this goes, because I did do a good chunk of summons. So 12, 24, 27, 47, 48, 78, 108, 128, 129. So Janice was my last pull for the A1. I think there's nothing else of note prior to that. Oh, the Narissa. I got Narissa, and then before Narissa, I believe I got an additional copy
and I shall
of
follow.
a unit I haven't built out.
Who's keen for
I
a
got an
missile to the
additional
noggin?
Zaris for his A1. It's just gonna sit there until I have a need to build him. He's here, but whoop-de-doo. Yeah, whoop-de-doo is pretty much what it is. So Lost Legacy. I have some stamina to burn. I got 2K sitting on me right now, so I'll probably burn that to get that up out the way. So I'm waiting on, what are we on, Odyssey? In 2 days, I'll be able to hopefully finish off my, well, about 5 days. I think I have to wait for 2 to unlock. I'll be able to finish off most of this Odyssey stuff, unless it requires some nonsense. But all of this will be done. Let's grab this stuff. This as a weekly thing for people who can purchase this is, it's a good value, I think. This trash, because if I have what 300, I know there's people who have older accounts than me who probably have upwards of 2,000 or 3,000 of them Johns just sitting on their account. But I think this portion of it themselves is just, it's just good value, depending on how you value those. At $40, that's what, $5 a summon. There's some value to be had in that. To throw my OCD off, which I don't have OCD around this, but it's just funny how panicked my brain becomes when this stuff starts to not be even. Let's craft one of these. So we're 2 away from a divine. So we have what, 21 for the next, that banner. I think I have 70, I have almost 80 of those saved up. So again, we won't be summoning until the anniversary pretty much. There's nothing outside of the limited stuff, there's nothing I want that's not an ancient hero at this point. And then we can take a look now at this. Oh wow. That's kind of nice. They're changing the for new players, starting from the end of this month. So 19th to 21st day after registration, Elowen Malvera. The Elowen is the good person, the good side of this. Vorn, Narissa. This is a great banner for starting accounts. And then Nastia Elar Chang is another good banner. Because if you somehow are able to, within these banners, get your hands on Adnesha, then if you're also able to get your hands on this, especially with the new, what is it called? The non-Lord Pity, you'll open up that bond skill for both of these characters and then just push yourself through easy progression. These guys don't have bond skills, so you just grab them, and then A1 Vorn, because he is able to pass his shield shred to the fighter units. Huge. Narissa has a cleanse. Elowen cleanses. Malvera is great for just an early game tank, but she really shines in, what is this? Malric runs. Yeah, Malric hauls, which I gotta do some. I'm at 58, so I'm about 1/3 of the way full. But for some of these, I gotta readjust my lineup because some of these are airborne, and then the other ones are either self-destruct or the abyssal divers. Just gotta see what I gotta do. But yeah, let's go back to the event real quick. So, if somebody hasn't told you already, this is huge. Taking this off of Ancients, I would have loved this to have happened before I hit Torador and missed out on getting my goddarn Orin, but hey. Whatever, right? Whatever. Still mad about that. It is what it is. But yeah. So these guys being removed off of that banner, amazing. What they need to do also, I think, is take all of any of these heroes that can also drop in the non. So Cerberus, her, if those are the only two that can also fall in the regular banner, they need to come out as well. And then the same thing with what is it, Constantine. I think she's the only one in here that can fall under the regular banner as well. I think they need to come up out of the ancient exclusive stuff too. Just because if they're gonna fall regularly, there's no need for them to be in the other part. Jesus. All right. So we got the 3rd anniversary. So we got the new Chaotic Lord Jezebel. We got Kane coming up. Or yeah, Kanan. He's gonna be limited, so that's the summon for 200 guaranteed. Hopefully, I can't remember if the limited banners do just that or if it's just that plus a plus one. If it's just him, hopefully we get another decent banner alongside of him. I think his banner counterpart will be the unit Vera that we saw, that they haven't posted here, but I'm pretty sure this one will drop first and then Vera will drop after, or Vera will drop first and this one will drop after, which give people the ability to do the what's that called, the rate up swap. So that's cool. This gentleman there is free, don't care about that. If I happen to get Jezebel, I will grab that skin. I think it looks amazing. Same thing with the Kanan. And then Numero was the first unit on my account that I hard pulled for, so that skin is amazing. Neja, we get a free Neja skin, which I think is cool. Bunch of new camp stuff. A new mount for a piece of the game that I don't play, and then a reset book, which I have no use for at this current moment, but I will hold on to it until I get someone that I can use it on. I think a good chunk of my commanders all have been pulled off of dupes, so I don't have soul stones in too many of them as of right now that I would want to get back, and you apparently only get about one a year, so I don't want to waste it on anything that I could use it on. So that's the trailer for that. When they release the new lord for this faction, I think it's going to be pretty powerful, because the last couple of lords that this faction have gotten has been insane. I'm not buying that. I just talked that up, but I'm not paying for that game. So what else do we got? We've been pushing faction trials. I ain't been pushing it as heavily as I wanted to. I'm not nowhere near where my goal is, and that's mainly because I'm struggling within the Piercer faction and then the Northerners. Like the Infernals, I have the Infernals in the basic trial. I have the ability to push it. I'm just being lazy. That's really what that is. And then I still got a good chunk of campaign left to do. Oh, my back. What else we got? Let's just open up these demon shoulder chests, see what we get. So we got 13. Last time I opened a good chunk of them, I got Maw. I don't expect that to happen again, but yeah. So we got fragment pieces. Let's go to guild. Just knock some of these challenges out before we head out today. Can't fight yet, so we're not gonna worry about it, and we're just gonna hit. We're not even gonna do this on recording. That's all I got. So next update on this really probably be after. It'll be back to the regular updates on Monday. Just gonna keep pushing, keep farming, keep fighting, all that fun stuff. Working on just getting better gear sets, because a lot of my units now are running, or we're running two-piece, well, sets where at least 2 stat lines on them were awful. So I'm consolidating gear onto my top heroes for my set teams that I'm running, so that they can get better, and then I'll just revamp the quote-unquote I pulled them, so I built them units at another time. It's been your boy Ayo, and I'm out.